and smoke decimated the populace. But worse awaited the survivors. A malignant corruption that brought with it mutation and madness. The vile taint of chaos. In the shattered city, strange green-black stones were discovered. Strange energies emanated from these shards. Warlocks and alchemists experimented with these Wyrd stones and soon determined that their uncanny properties could work wonders. Wyrd stone could heal the sick, regenerate the old.
Mic check, mic check.
Portal to go. Lust for Wyrdstone focused avaricious eyes upon ruined Mordheim. Treasure hunters descended upon the city, vying with both mutated horrors that claimed the ruins as their own, and crusading zealots who sought to prevent the taint from spreading. Inhuman creatures filtered into Mordheim, staking their own claims. An endless pilgrimage of the greedy and ambitious fighting and dying in a place now called the City of the Damned. A nice day to die, or maybe live a little longer.
Yo, Mistman, welcome back to the stream. How you doing today, my brother? Both of y'all, both you and WoW. Dropping by to say hi and see what this is. Mordheim. Are you familiar with the Warhammer universe at all? Most people know Warhammer 40k with the Space Marines and all that. Mordheim is a game based off of that universe. It's actually the fantasy setting of Warhammer. But Mordheim in itself is a turn-based tactical type game. At least that's how I treated it at first. What I've come to realize is that it's almost more of a turn-based extraction, almost. 40k, let's go. Yeah, so you know 40k. It's not quite 40k. 40k is the sci-fi version. This is Warhammer, which is, or fantasy is what they call it. I know fantasy didn't take off the way that 40k did, but I'm actually more of a fan of the fantasy world. I don't know why. But Mordheim, instead of being like big epic battles, it's small war bands that go to battle, and really the whole point of it is getting into what's it called? Into like the levels. You start facing other war bands. What's going on, everybody? How you doing? A TBT? Or TBE, not my jam. I'm not sure what those stands for. TBT or TBE. I'm not sure what those means, but I mean, you know, we all have our things, right? We all have our preferences, our likes or dislikes. Cat girls. I don't know nothing about cat girls. That's definitely not my thing. Not into that side of the world. All right, we're just gonna go continue in. The warband that I'm using right now, they're called the Skaven. They are rat people. Turn-based tactical and turn-based extraction. Oh, okay, I got you. Not your thing. Yeah, I don't blame you. And honestly, this is one of the rougher ones. I don't blame anyone for not being into it. But honestly, it's real slow-paced, and I just kind of needed that tonight. I'm not feeling so hot, and before I went to bed, I wanted to play a game, and I was like, you know, Mordheim is pretty slow-paced. To be clear, I do watch anime. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. I watch anime. Actually, you know, I say I watch anime. I watch anime when my roommates watch anime, but there's a handful of them that I'm interested in, like. They were watching Yu Yu Hakusho the other day, which I know is a really old one. But I was like, I can dig it. And like I said, I don't get on anyone for anything that they like. I'm one of those guys. I'm like, as long as you're not hurting nobody, you do you. You know, I ain't gonna judge anyone. I hate the saying, but yuck anyone's yum. I ain't gonna yuck anyone's yum, you hear me? And I'll admit, sometimes those anime chicks, they get me, you know, especially I know that was going big around the TikTok listen to me. I'm such an old man. They're going around the TikToks. Those chicks that dress up like the anime girls, and I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, if I said that I didn't stop and look every once in a while, I'm like, God damn. But, you know, we each got our things. But, yeah, the turn-based tacticals, I get you. I feel you. It's not for everybody, and honestly, the only reason why I really like these kind of games is that I'm a glutton for punishment. I really am. All right, let's just get into our campaign's locked, so we got to go into the next day.
New hired swords are available.
New hired swords available. Okay, you have 9 more days to deliver. LOL, I don't sound old. Yeah, well, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm going to be 40 in April, which I wouldn't consider super old, but it's definitely... In internet years, 40 is really old. I actually got called Unk on my stream not too long ago. I was like, oh no. Unk. All right. Blech. You were gonna say late 20s to mid 30s. Well, hey, I appreciate that, my brother. It's the dark lighting. Nah, I got good genes, I guess. I get told that quite a bit. And I was like, I will keep it. Although late 20s is a good one. I'm going to hold on to that one. I'm going to tell people, I'm going to wear that one as a badge of honor and be like, yeah, I got told I look like I'm late 20s. But I appreciate you, my brother. But yeah, I'm a little up there for, in terms of YouTube years. It don't bother me none. Honestly, like, I just consider myself a veteran. I'm seasoned. But this is my crew here. A bunch of ratmen. The way it plays is there's the leader, hero, and then a bunch of henchmen. Obviously, leaders and heroes are more powerful than the henchmen, but you do level up after every round if they survive. That's the cool thing about Mordheim that I really like is if you get injured, there's a chance that you won't survive or you'll lose an arm or an eye or something like that. Your dad's 50 and he gets told he looks like he's 30 to mid 30s. Hey, I mean, that's awesome. He must take really good care of himself. And honestly, bro, hold on to that. It means you come from some good genes. I don't want skirmish. No, I want campaign. All right, lock it in. Lock it in. All right, so this one says deadly. This one says brutal. One tightly around a wagon. The other scattered randomly and are scared by something. Marked for death. All right, we're going to go with this one. Let's get our team together. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There we go. Also, how was work? I appreciate you asking, my brother. Work was great. I love what I do. It was slow. I only had 2 appointments. Fortunately, they were back to back. I got out a little early.
In flight.
So I went and grabbed some ramen.
You break your warband into...
Came home and I'm chilling here now, playing some Mordheim, hanging out with some good folk.
Right.
What are you up tonight, brother? What are you doing? You want Helldivers tonight? Also, did you get to play with Donnie earlier? I was gonna join him, but he was in a full group by the time I got on, and I started streaming and then picked up my own group. But you know, work was good. I had a couple clients, a new client who's never seen me before. She's scheduled to see me again, which is always good.
New round has started.
Streaming Helldivers 1. Oh, that's what's up. Okay, so are you done with Helldivers 2 for a while? Which, nothing wrong with that. I'm probably going to go back to Helldivers 1 after I get a good amount of hours in Helldivers 2. Okay, so each warband has about 5 or so people. We can't really see where theirs are. We see that one guy right here. They have an archer here. We have our leader way over here, and the rest of our crew, or most of the rest of our crew up here. I don't know, it looks like we're missing a guy. Oh, he's way over here. Oh, he's gonna be boned. He's gonna be boned. Let Shawnee off the hook? Okay. That's what's up. That's what's up. Am I in the U.S.? Yeah. Yeah, I'm in the U.S. right now. Right now, as if I've been anywhere else. I mean, I have been to Iraq, but I wouldn't say I lived there exactly. But yes, sir, United States. I am in Colorado, so mountain time. I just ran into warp dust. That's not good. Alright, so that's the end of his turn. Alright, so 3 of my guys are here, which is good. They're all grouped up. This game, you really don't want your guys all split up, so... Which is good. Okay, so he's like right here, so he's basically right next to them. The only one I'm kind of concerned about is this guy. Fortunately, he's only a... I mean, he's a henchman, so he's not as important, but... Oh, that's right, you did mention you're in Canada. My fault. Alright, so all these markers obviously mean something. This is all weird stone that we're trying to collect. And in this game, that's the big thing. That's basically what everyone is trying to do. We're all in these different war bands, running around Mordheim, which is the name of the city, trying to collect these weird stone. There it is, okay. Why is everything frozen? Hello? Oh, that's why. Chat thing open? Go away. What is happening here? Go after the archer. I will as soon as I can figure out how to close this chat window. What the hell did I do? Hold up. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Why will you not let... Okay, you know what? I'm gonna just have to close it down and come back in. I don't know why it froze. Like, it's never done that to me before. Couldn't figure out how to close the daggum chat window. Go after the archer. Oh, I'll get him. I will get him. Do you have any ranged, and do enemies chase you? Yeah, so my faction in particular, they use a shuriken. It's kind of like their base range weapons. Do enemies chase you? Yeah, so it's like... It's almost like playing another war, but so it's going to be like 4 or 5 people on each side. And,
Another day in the city of the damned. Small groups of enemy warriors have been discovered.
Not gonna lie, looks not bad. It's fun. I think it's fun. If you're into this kind of thing. It's very slow paced and it's pretty brutal. It could be pretty unforgiving. But I enjoy it.
A new
alright, so here we go. So the big thing about the game is that even though there is the archer over there, where's he at? Right down here. I wouldn't be able to get to him in this first turn, because he's just too far away. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up here, and then this game's all based off of skill checks. So this is based off of a tabletop game. So everything that you do in this game is actually what you would do on the tabletop game. So for example, I come up to this ledge, I want to jump down. You can see there at the bottom I have the jump down option selected, and I have a 68% chance of success. So I'm going to hit that. Gonna do it. He succeeded and jumped down, so no negative effects. If I failed, he would have fell and hurt himself. Alright, but it's these things that we need. Weird stone. So we got one. And it gives you some kind of a negative, or some kind of a warp effect. Sometimes it's negative, sometimes it's positive. But the whole thing is that, like, you know, people were going about their lives as normal, you know, in the Warhammer universe. It doesn't matter if it's fantasy or 40k, it's always going to be pretty vicious. Fighting demons and chaos and stuff. Rat men, these guys are freaking wicked looking. And then this weird stone is actually a comet that came out of nowhere, and then it like fragments it above Mordheim and just like, you know, completely littered it. And so now what's happening is that all these warbands are coming together. They're going into Mordheim, trying to collect the warp stones to basically make money. All right, we're gonna go. I don't know if you know what? He's gonna go ambush stance. So it is a good one. It's fun. There's one issue that I have with the game in general, and honestly, that's a Games Workshop thing that I have an issue with, which is the money. they could be pretty stingy with the money stuff. So, for example, there's 4 warbands that you start with. There's the humans, which are mercenaries. The Sisters of Battle, which are basically battle nuns. They're pretty badass. There's the Chaos warband. I forgot what they're called exactly, but they're the Chaos dudes. And then the Skaven. But over time, they added a couple more, which is the Undead and the Witch Hunters. However, both of those are like $10 to be able to use them, and I'm like, that's kind of a lot. It's kind of pricey. $10 for a warband, plus like, you know, for mercenaries, they sell them for like $2 or $3 a pop. All right, is he the one who's by himself? What's his name? Cockslinker. And the cool thing about this game too is you can customize all your people. Like, for example, what was it? You can change their names, you can change their costumes, different kind of weaponry, and depending on the kind of character they are, they could use different kind of weapons as well. But you can find weapons, you can buy weapons. It's pretty dope. Depends if you play a lot. That's true. That is very true. I thought about that too, actually. I got food today before I went to work, and like I thought about it. I paid like the $10 for it, and I was like, you know what? I'm paying this $10. Okay, let's go over here, and we're gonna send him down this way. Pair him up with this guy. Pair him up with Skeets Verminhide and Iris Quickpaw. Let's go right. Okay, so if we go this way and come down this way, the weird stone should be right over here. Yeah, it should be right over here, but it might be up here. Is it up here? Is it in here? You gotta name a guy Nuked Toilet. Ooh, I like that actually. And actually that that might even fit with the Skaven theme. The Skaven are very, I mean, they're ratmen. So if you think of what a ratman is, that's essentially what these guys are. Exactly. They're kind of dirty, schemy, you know, slimy. They're definitely considered evil. All right, so do we go down? Oh, there is this right here. So let's check that. 15 gold crowns, we'll take that. Nuked Toilet. You know what? I'll tell you what, I'm gonna name my next guy Nuked Toilet because that's funny. That's funny and I like it. All right, we're gonna leave this guy here then. So it is a good one. It gets a oh yeah, and to go to your point, you're actually absolutely very right. It's all about the hours that you put into it. Which at this point, I probably could pay $20 and still get more than enough hours. So you're right. You're right. I should consider that. All right. So there they are. So it looks like I'm against the humans, the mercenaries. Damn dirty mercenaries. Yeah, and this is the one thing you got to be patient too, because especially when you don't see your enemies, you don't know where they're at, you still have to wait for them to take their turn. All right, Skeets. Okay, so all right. The good news is that all of their guys are down here. So I see 4 of them. I don't think they have any more than 5. There's a couple here. This guy is the hero. This guy here is their leader. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to collect everything that I can up here, and we're going to go this way. We're going to let them come into us. These guys, the Skaven, more than any other warband, they're weak in the sense that they cannot take a lot of hits. They can't take a lot of punishment. But they're quick. Your dad started playing a free version of WoW, and he said to buy a sub, it'd be like 2 hours a day to make it worth your money, or 2 hours a week. That's a good point. Subscription for World of Warcraft is $15, I think, still. Which is crazy that they're still able to do that. All right, before I keep talking too much, I need to get into this building right here. But you're right. Once you start breaking it down as like dollar per hour, it becomes more reasonable. It's like, okay, yeah, I could drop $20 on a video game because, you know, it takes me however long to make $20. And not only that, but I'm also going to be putting in some hours to it. So, all right, let's climb up. We're going to have him climb up this wall. Yeah, get it, Rat Man. Oh, good. I need an excuse to stay up longer. What's up? What's going on, Ben? How you doing today? How you doing? I'm glad I can give you the reason to stay up a little bit longer. I won't be up too much longer. I just kind of wanted to do this. Play a little bit of more. Ooh, we got some good stuff here. All right. So each of these guys can hold like 2 or 3 objects. I think it's based off of whether they're a hero or a henchman. But then I can take it back to the cart. And then empty out their inventory. All right. Now, this guy's my leader, if you couldn't tell by the glowing green sword. He's got basically poison lightsabers. All right, we're going to send these 2 dudes into this building right here. What's our objective? All right, so we have to collect Wyrd stones. We have to take down Adolf von Falkenberg and get his lucky charm. And none of those are really necessary. The only like 100% necessary thing you have to do in this game is to make your enemies rout. So in other words, take out enough of them to make them run away. Wait a minute, I'm full. Okay, so what I gotta do, I gotta rethink my strategy here because I gotta empty his pockets. One of the cool things about this is that even though it's turn-based, you see where that circle is? So that's like how much movement I have per unit of movement. And this guy has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. So every time I go past this boundary, it opens up a new circle, but uses up one of the units. It's pretty cool. It's pretty... I like how they did it. All right, we're going to go this way. We're going to climb up this wall here. Ha-ha. Shaka-sha. Sneaky-sneaky. Put him in ambush. How you doing today, Bender? What's going on? What's the haps? All right, we'll send this guy where I was going to send the other dude. What's this guy's name? Malk. Malk. Malk Mangehide. I love it. All right. And if you can see, they all have this like green and brown type scheme going on with their uniforms. I did that on purpose. Okay. Get him to stay there. Doing fine, thank you. Tons of things to do. Oh, I bet. I can only imagine what it's like to be an almost house owner. Okay, so it says that there's some weird stone around here, but I don't seize it. I went down here already. You know what I could do is come back here and do a perception check. Unless it's up on an upper level. Alright, hang on. So, according to the map... It's right here, literally in front of him. Huh. Alright, let me do perception. He failed perception. Okay. Well, I guess we do this in manual way then. Oh. No, we've been here already. Well, you can smack my butt cheek and call me Sally. I have no idea where this weird stone is. Unless it's over here. Alright, I'm not going to spend too much more time here. Let's just get him moving to the next spot. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is this it? Here we go, scavenge. Haha, there we go. Sweet. Alright. So we got the weird stone, he got a rage, but then he also got a negative warp effect. I'm not sure what it is. There's another one here. What's this? Oh man, this got so much stuff in it. We're gonna have to come back. And turn there. All right. And we got Cockslinker. Oh man, I love the names they come up with these guys. Cockslinker. I didn't come up with that. My name's Cockslinker. Oh, I got a dirty boy mind. Dirty, dirty. Oh yeah, we're jumping down. Dirty. Whoa, 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 what happened there? Jump down. Oof. Okay, so he failed, so he got himself hurt a little bit. That's why he landed on the behind. But we are next to this weird stone here. Interact. Gather the weird stone. Oh yeah. Blah, 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 blah. Is there any more there? I think there is, but we don't have the room for it. So let's start making our way to the cart. I would say back to the cart, but he hasn't even been close to the cart yet. We're gonna put him in here because he'll be a little safer. A little safe-ish. Safer-ish. Oh yeah, we gotta wait for all their dudes to go. They're gonna start pushing up on us. Okay. One of them made himself known.
A new round has started.
All right. Now, I gotta check. Does he have... Oh, he has dueling pistols. Oh, but he can't use them. Wah, wah. Or the axe. Wah, wah. All right. So we'll put stuff in here. Greta's Boom. Consumed in battle. Increases perception test and trap resistance. Okay. Well, I could have used that with the other guy. Alright, which way are we going? So we got all of our dudes over here. Yeah, I think we're going to start moving him up over here. We're going to start shifting to this side of the map. Especially because we have all the weird stone and stuff down here. Alright, blood, let's go this way. Mr. Ratty. Ratty Boombalatty. We'll put him right here. Ambush stance. Alright, He does have his pockets full as well, yes? Yes. Nothing but weird stone. Alright. Put all them's away. We're gonna come over this way and start advancing towards the east flank. Alright, do you have things, Malk? Do you have things in your pocket? You do have things in your pocket, so you have to come up. You have to come over here. Alright, close all that up. And get on out of here. And he can't go anymore. He can't move quite as much as the leader or the hero. So he'll just stay there in that ambush stance. This guy is just desperately trying to get to his friends. Mr. Cack. Backpack has one of two things. Yeah, the weird stone. Dang it, too sleepy. Will keep string on. See you later. Yeah, not a problem, my brother. I probably won't be on too much longer, but I appreciate you stopping by. Hanging out as I play a little bit of Mordheim. Just more of a chill stream night tonight. Thought about Helldivers, but I was like, it's a little more involved than I want right now. We're just gonna end the turn. We're not even gonna do an ambush dance. And then this guy. Is that... Oh, yeah, because there's a lot of stuff in here that we got to come back and get. I mean, we don't have to, but it would be nice. Maybe I'll just have him do that by himself. Just kind of go back and forth. That's not the right way. There it is. I don't know why the camera keeps getting so close. All right, he can't keep moving, so we're going to leave him back here. Now the enemy's gotta go, and the enemy's gonna take a minute. It doesn't always play out where all of my guys go first and then all of their guys. It all is based off of initiative. It just happened to be all of my guys went first. But the Skaven, that's kind of their thing, is that they're faster. They tend to be quicker. And in the actual Warhammer game, at least back when I played it, the Skaven were a swarm army. So it was just they had tons and tons of numbers. They also had extremely powerful magic that was extremely unpredictable. So it can do a whole ton of damage to the enemy or to themselves. Alright, that was a lot of things, but I think the weird stone's more important. There's a lot of it over here. We also have this guy coming up. Where's his buddies at? You know, I might be able to send down three guys down here, take this dude out before any of them can react. So I think I'm gonna do that. Yep, we're gonna do that. We're gonna send this hero down. Oh, he's right there. So the moment I jump down, he's gonna be on me. Can I even jump down? Oh yeah, I can jump down from here. But what I'm actually gonna do is go around. We gonna sneaky from the side. Jump down. Excellent. Then we're gonna move. Oh, come on. Come on. I should not have been surprised. I was watching him that whole time. I wasn't surprised my ass. Surprised my scrotum sack. Alright, well, at least he's the hero. The hero gets 2 attacks. And then end in a dodge stance. And on to the next guy. Alright, so now we got Cattail's Fetch coming up on you. You might be in some trouble there, big guy. Because we got Cattail's Fetch. Alright, we're gonna jump down here. Hello. He failed? 86% chance he failed. I think it was 86% anyway. But just goes to show you. Even at 99%, you can there's still a 1% chance of fail. Can we, oh no, do I gotta be further away? There we go. Gotta be a little further away to dodge. Or to charge, I mean. So we're gonna charge. I missed. Awesome. You don't have another attack in you? Alright, let's do a dodge stance then. Well, that sucked. That wasn't nearly as eventful as I was hoping it would be. Alright, what about you? Do we complete the trifecta here? Do we complete the triple team? Alright, 72%. And he failed. Okay. That's 3 fails in a row. Just saying. Alright, this guy, let's just run up, put some stuff into the chests. Oh no, I can't put anything else in the chests. Okay. Let's take Greta's boon, I guess. Alright, so because of the way things are set, I can't get a 4th person in that melee right there. So what we're gonna do instead, oh, this guy's right here. We're gonna have both of these guys kind of come around this flank. We're gonna watch this flank over here. Ambush. And same with this guy. We're gonna put him right here with the ambush stance. If anyone tries to come up around those stairs, we'll be right. Oh. Otin Jurgen's turn. Oof. Okay. Well, that's not fair. Why does that dude look like he's wearing a do-rag and some overalls? Okay, so what just happened there was because the dude with the shield was outnumbered, he had to take a morale test and he failed, so he wasn't able to act. So that worked out in my favor. Clearly.
A new round has started.
Alright, a new round has started, so let's just go in on this guy, huh? Konrad Heinzer. Take that, Konrad. Konrad. I got a second attack with him. Thank. Hit, please. There we go. Yes. Put him out of action. And we got this dude right here. Where are there other dudes? Oh snap! The snipers right, or their archers right over here. And their leaders down here. We do got to take this guy out. He's the hero. All right, I guess we're going all in now. Okay, let's go over here. Let's loot. Confirm that loot. Take the crossbow. Sword and shield. Conrad's not who I need, right? Was it Conrad that I needed? No, it's a doll wolf? A doll wolf. Alright, we're gonna have him come around. He has no more attacks. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put him right over here. Just in case someone tries to get froggy. Alright, now this guy's in this melee. He has no friends around, but that's okay. There we go. You should be doing that more often. There we go. And they're the weeping poison blades too, so that means he's gonna be taking poison damage every turn. Which is kill. I dig it. All right, we're gonna come up this way and have him charge from the side. Nope, nope, right here. And charge. Miss, not a surprise. All right, now we're gonna have these guys come down and join the melee here. Because ideally, I would pick them off one at a time before they get a chance to get too involved. All right, you know what? We're just gonna bring him in. Attack, 80% chance. Wham! Take that, Jurgens. Win. That's the end of his turn. All right, so this guy, so he's not alone. You know what? He's gonna go find another piece of weird stone. Which should be in here. There we go. All these places to jump. Alright, he has no more room to carry anything. Alright, let's go back. Ooh, that's as far as I can go, huh? Alright. We'll leave him there. Yeah, eat poison, jerk. Ugh. Dodge failed. Oh, well, my hero went up. That's great. Awesome. Couldn't dodge a single one. Everything hit. Oh, the archer has a rifle. Oh, but he failed to climb. Okay. Try it again. There he goes. That was an impressive climb for a human.
A new round has started.
Alright, let's have him... I think we're just gonna attack. Yeah, let's just do a normal attack. Take that, Otwin. You took out our leader. How dare you? Dodge it up. %80 miss, of course. Dodge stance. Next henchman. This guy's just running in circles. I don't even know what he's doing. He's just like, I got nothing to do, boys. My pockets is full. The wagon's full. Although ooh, you know what? We should do more of a... let's send him back up. And he failed. That's the thing about this. It's like, regardless of how high of a chance you have, look at that, 91% chance he still failed. It's crazy. It's like XCOM on crack. On steroids. On crack and steroids. Alright, here's the thing, guy. He just needs one more hit, okay? No, okay, I guess not. I guess we don't want this guy down. I guess we just want him to continue running through our ranks, like taking out our leader wasn't enough. Okay, well he failed an all alone check. That happened. That works. Now we got this guy coming. What's he doing?
A new round has started.
Okay, please. Can we please take this guy out? No? Okay. Want to see this again. 78%. There we go. All right. We don't need any of it. What we do need is this weird stone, but we dropped a bunch of it, unfortunately. Oh, no, we didn't. Alright, that works. Let's send him back up. 93%? Success. Okay. There we go. Put this guy right here in ambush stance. It looks like they're going to be coming for our cart, trying to get our medallion. Alright, and it looks like I only need to route one more of them before they start taking routing tests. Let's just leave them all right there. We'll wait for the next ones. I'll put him in dodge stance because I don't want him running too far forward. Oh, there's old boy right there. I didn't even see him. Alright, so he's going to get at least a shot. Yep. Did he miss? Did he hit? I think he missed.
A new round has started.
How are we gonna handle this? I think what we're gonna do is have this guy switch his weapon. Can he switch what? Wait. Hang on. Maybe this one doesn't have shuriken. Requires a second weapon. Oh yeah, so he doesn't have a second weapon. He don't got no shuriken. So then what he's gonna do, he's just gonna straight run up. He's like, ah, chaka, come here. Assassin! And I missed. Alright. Ooh, okay, I got a concussion too. I will accept that. Okay, and do you have a secondary weapon? I guess not. I don't think I can get past him, which is unfortunate. We can't go up that far. Alright, so we're just gonna have to sit down here and let them duke it out. I guess we'll put him in an ambush stance here, in case anyone turns that corner. Same with this guy. So, or actually, you know what? He's got a few more steps. Maybe I can find some way to sneak around. Yeah, I think this would work. I just gotta wait for the next round to get around. Next round to get around. You heard me. I didn't stutter. Stutter, 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 stutter. Alright, he recovered from stun. I got a free attack, but missed. Oh, I got a free attack because he stepped away. Okay, so he ran. Well, that's unfortunate for me. Now I gotta go chase him.
A new round has started.
Jump down right on top, and I missed. God, the number of fails that you have in this game is wild. There we go. Heinrich Effensfaust. Is it? Wait. Eisenfaust. Alright, leave us in dodge stance here. And then there's this guy. Can I come down this way? Won't let me go down this way. There's too much blocked. Oh, well, gorsh. What do I do now? No actions available here because he's 2 on top of the other guy. Alright, we'll do an ambush stance here, I guess. Just have them both wait. Hurry up and wait. Hurry up and wait. And this guy, I don't know, I just have him come up with these other guys here. Never mind, he can't. So let's go back this way. Do we have... Oh, he can switch weapons. Okay, so he has Shuriken. So let's go ahead and attack. Fine, we'll put him on Overwatch stance. I guess I can't throw right now. This game and its rules. You won't let me jump down. I just want to jump down, man. But you see, because I'm in my other guy's like area of effect, I guess I can't jump down. All right, we're gonna delay him. Actually, we're gonna move him over here. And we'll delay him just to get people out of each other's ways because they're starting to... Edelwolf, that's who I need. So I need their leader. Ooh, nice dodge, finally. That's right, you can screamy dodge all you want, bruh. Who's coming up that way? I don't like it. I don't love it. I don't want no more. I delayed you so that you can wait for the other guy to go. Can I not delay anymore? Okay, we're just gonna end this turn. You just stand there like a dummy. And then this guy, this freaking chuckle nut here. All right. See what he has on him. I will take that blunderbuss. For really no other reason but to sell it. All right, we're gonna have to get our bearings here, so we're all just gonna kind of group up now. Because I did take out enough of them, they are possibly gonna route. They're gonna start testing for route tests at the end of every turn, or the beginning of every turn. All right, we're just gonna have all these guys. Actually, no, you know what? Just wait. Just everybody wait. And then you've been all but useless here. Mr. Iris Quick Paws. Not living up to your name. Alright, we're gonna jump down here. And just move around this way. Try to get some cover. Maybe keep him right here. We'll put him in... Never mind, we'll just end the turn. Just end it. There we go. The route test failed, so we won. Alright. We got away. We got away. We really didn't get much for Weirdstone and stuff. Alright, so Skeet's Verminhide went out. Let's go to Owen Jurgens. I actually took out 3 of their dudes. Alright, so now it's the end of combat. Now everyone's going to level up. My hero's going to roll to see if he even survives. Or, okay, full recovery. Warrior suffered only slight bruises and scrapes with hardly even a scar as a memory of his own. So that's good. That's great. He could have died. He could have just went... Or he could have had some kind of serious injury. He got a lot of advancements though, which is good.
The gods are with you.
Underdog bonus. He got a good amount of
Nice.
level ups. Alright, it looks like everyone's gonna be leveling up here. This guy, he was the MVP, definitely. Skeets Verminhide. And he even got the experience, if you see it there, of most valuable warrior. Got the underdog. Oh, so we were underdogs, apparently. I think that means that their warband had more experience than my warband did.
Is getting stronger.
You have gained room for one more henchman for your warband, one more reserve slot. And an idle buff effect increased to 30% Wyrdstone resistance, 25 to all alone tests. Okay. Got a bunch of items. Ooh, fighting claws. Alright, so we gotta go to the smuggler's den. So in the smuggler's den, they want us to like ship out a certain amount of Wyrdstone. So that's kind of the thing, is that like, what was it, this warband is working for the bigger faction, so the Skaven faction, so they're working for the bigger clans. And that's what they're doing here. All the bigger clans are like, hey, we want some tribute, send us some Wyrdstone. And that's these guys' whole shtick. That's why we're all here. We're sending our Wyrdstone and our shards to the higher ups. Okay, and it looks like we have enough to send this shipment. And she's good. So let's send that shipment.
You are progressing nicely.
Excellent. And then every time you do that, you get more reputation with them, which starts unlocking more like perks. I really haven't gotten that far into it, but if you look over to the right hand side, it shows you the things that you get at the different levels. So there is a lot to this game. It's a pretty deep game. After every round, you have to go in and pay for your warband, so you got to pay an upkeep fee. Pay full upkeep, confirm. Not a whole lot. It was 14. All right, now we got all of our heroes and stuff. All right, we have another henchman slot. All right. You want me to hire a new warrior? Watch the deal. Oh, this is a ranked. Oh, he's already leveled up a couple. But he's expensive. He's 341. Like, I get it, Kretz Shanks. These other guys are only 15, though. What about hired soldiers? Putrus Creep and Kretz Shanks. Oh, yeah, we saw him already. This guy's 670. Good lord. Schnutzfetz. Nutzfetch. That's hard to say. Schnutzfetch. All right. Let's hire a new one. And I promised Mistman that we would name him Nuked Toilet. But which one do we need? We need the one. Okay, we need this one right here. Alright, so I did say we're gonna name him. Wait, is that another Kratshanks? Could have sworn we've seen him already, but we gotta change his name anyway. Let's go over here. Nuked toilet. All right. I hope you're happy there, Miss Man. You got your nuked toilet. Oh, it's funny. All right, Mr. Toilet. Let's get you. Oh, no. I need toilet. There we go. We're going to change up his appearance here. Stick with that sickly green. Actually, I'm gonna leave his sleeves the same as they are default. Same with the pants, actually. Skin color. I'm gonna give him. I'm gonna be brown with pimples. That seems like a nuked toilet. Seems like a proper nuked toilet aesthetic. I'm going with this brownish cloak. All right, now let's get some leveling up done, shall we? We will start with Cattail's Fetch. The UI here is kind of deep. There's a lot to it, so I'm like, I gotta remember how to change everything. Okay, here we go. So we have one's point. And it's physical. Do I go strength or toughness? You know what? Since he got beat up, we're gonna go toughness. It kind of makes sense RP-wise, right? All right, and then we got a mental. I'm gonna go with leadership again. Oh no, martial. Martial is what it is. We're gonna go weapon skill. All right, I think that's it for you there, Cattails. Yes, apply those changes. Oh, now we can buy him skills. Skills are kind of expensive, though. But yeah, this starts going in pretty deep. And I'm actually getting kind of tired, so I'm going to start wrapping it up here soon. I have to read the skills later on. But it's a good game, man. It's good. It's fun. I like it for when I want to slow down. It's saying that there's still something else here that I'm missing. What is it that probably it's a skill. That's what it is. That's what it is. It's the skill. Okay. So here's Skeets. And Skeets. All right. Now this guy. I think we're going to give him agility. Let's increase his agility. We're also going to go alertness for him. Weapon skill, 100%. So now it's at least even with his ballistic and accuracy. And I think that would be it for you. Apply those changes. All right, Malk Mangehide. Why don't you have any XP? Oh, because you already level. Okay, I got you. I think we're gonna go agility again for this guy as well. Let's do agility. We're gonna go intelligence. Malk is gonna be our smart guy. Malk Mangehide, weapon skill. Apply them changes. And now we got Pask Tailclaw. Pask. He doesn't have anything to level up. He wasn't in that last fight. How about Iris Quickpaw? I remember he was there. I do remember him being there. All right, so we're going to go with alertness. I think him, I'm going to go a couple of accuracy. Yeah, ultimately, I don't know what I'm doing. Apply all those. All right, Skeets Vermintide, or Verminhide. He has no level ups. Unfortunate for you, but Slinker, I don't know why he's not in uniform. I'm gonna have to change that up. We're gonna go with strength for this guy. Cack Slinker. Let's go alertness. Nope, we can't. And let's go weapon skill. Sound about right? Sound about right. We also have to change up his look a little bit. Let's go with the preset. There we go. That'll be good. Make him a little more green. I don't think I got through everything. It was Iris, Skeets. Cack. Nuked Toilet. He has no XP, so we can't level him up. Cattail Switch. Okay, so we made it full circle. Now, let's see about weapons and whatnot. So I like his blades, and he also has shuriken. So unless I'm adding some like armor to him or something else, I really don't think there's much else he's gonna benefit from. Oh, excuse me. Oh. Damn. Yep. It's about that time. It's about that time. I'll probably start another mission here and then end it there. And you know what? While I'm at it, I am gonna get him a skill. Skills are expensive. They cost 100 each. So Mighty Charge and Swift Charge. What's the difference? Okay, has a negative 30% chance to hit. I don't like that. Deals plus 75 damage. I do like that. And bypasses 10% of the parry. Target may counterattack with a negative 10% chance. But I don't like the lessened chance to hit, especially with this kind of group. So we're going to go with the Swift Charge. Deals 25% damage, bypasses 15% of dodge. But you know what? That's even if I want to give him that. We also have all of these skills. Which I'm like, bruh, there's a lot of them. There's so many. I'm going to have to think about it, actually. I was going to give him something, but there's just too much. There's just too much right now, and I really need to sit down and think about what they all do. There's also, like, passive skills, so yeah, it's going to be a lot. Let's check out the shop, though. So this is the shop. Yeah, okay, so we can sell now. Can anyone use any of these things? Okay, before we do that, let's get back to the warband. No, I'm not trying to hire anybody new right now. I'm just trying to get into your inventory. Yeah, I'm real sloppy with the with the inventory management, like going through it. Okay, well, I want to see, like, I doubt I can give up his poison blades. Allows the use of parry. Dual wielding is negative 25 melee damage. Huh. Cost +1 OP cost for each successive attack. Okay. Well, that makes sense because he's holding 2 of them. And they're dual wielding. Alright, shuriken. Keep hitting all the wrong buttons. And there we go. That's how we... Keep pushing the wrong button. No ranged firearms. Okay. In that case, let's check out the store, huh? Ooh, warp lock pistols. Takes 2 strategy points to reroll. How much do they cost? 14. I'm tempted, but I think I'm gonna keep Skeets. He's gonna be primary poison blades. Not Skeets, cattails. So let's check the next guy. He has no ranged weapons. I don't know if he's not allowed to or what. Are you sure you want to buy these? Not exactly. But yeah, we're gonna get him some kind of range, something. And actually, I need to go back because I want to check out some armor. Oh, there's no armor I can get. I also can't afford any of these enchantments. I don't know what they do. Oh, I can buy light. Ooh, okay, I can buy light armor. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to put him on armor. Mostly because it reduces his dodge chance, and I want to keep his dodge up. Let's check out helmet, maybe. Oh, a pendant? I don't think I really need any of those. And then items. I could also sell some of these things. Alright, nothing else to check out. So it looks like he's all fully loaded. Excellent. Except minus the skills, but honestly, I have had enough for tonight. I think I'm ready to go. I'm starting to crash. Thank y'all so very much for hanging out. This impromptu stream. I hope y'all had a good time. Maybe got introduced to a new game you've never heard of. I don't know. I don't know if you've heard of the game or not. I dig it though, and if you're into this kind of game, definitely worth a look-see. But as for now, I'm out. Let's turn that music down so I can play some music of my own. Although it won't let me open up the options, but there we go. Just turn that down all the way. Well, dadgummit. Okay, there we go. I don't know why it won't let me. How do I save it? Oh, here we go. Apply changes with X. There we go. Okay, that's all I wanted to do, so I can do this and get some music playing for y'all. Come on, Suno. Here we go. All right, y'all. Thank y'all so very much. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.